Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Make sure you get all green gear. Promo code FATHER, all caps, 20% off. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you guys are able to enjoy yourselves. No work, no school. I hope you are able to put flesh to flame later on. I know I will be taking the kids to Chico, to play in the river and whatnot. Then we're going to grill some food at my best friend's house. It's going to be a lovely day. Not too hot, only 84 degrees. Yay! Anyway, I wanted to just talk about Memorial Day for a second before I get into the topic. It's going to be some good news today. We get all this bad shit, supply chain breakdowns, inflation, the gas, hemorrhaging billions to that stupid skirmish in Eastern Europe. So let's have some good news today. But Memorial Day is where we thank those that gave the ultimate sacrifice, their life in the armed services, to all the men and women who have their families who are left behind to pick up the pieces and mourn them and be proud of them. We say thank you to them for their ultimate sacrifice, whatever shitty part of the world they were sent to fight to keep America safe. We thank you. I personally don't have anybody in my family that I know of that was that lost their life in combat. I do have a cousin who almost lost their life in combat. They were shot by a sniper in Iraq, but luckily he was shot in his lower back by a sniper, but luckily it hit one of his ballistic plates and just some bruising, a day or two off. He was fine, but unfortunately, that's not the case for a lot of servicemen and women. They do lose their lives in these war zones. So we thank you. We remember you. We celebrate you. Everybody take a sip for them today. But here's the good news. We've had 2 mass murders in the last few weeks. And you hear people with half a brain talking about how the only way to fight bad people with guns is good people with guns. Because regular citizens, they're on the scene. They are the potential victims. They're already there. The police have to be called. All these entities and acronyms and shit, they have to be called to the scene after something happens. But if we're on the scene already, then a good person with a gun can render that bad person with the gun useless. And that's exactly what happened in Charleston, West Virginia. I can't find anything about the lady in this story. I'm guessing because she was probably a woman of color. Because if she was a cis white lady, her face would be all over the place, even though it was a justified shooting. So what happened was this career criminal piece of shit got a hold of a gun illegally. Oh, wait a minute, Jericho. Are you telling us that a criminal will do criminal shit and get a gun anyway? So they're talking all this, we need more background checks in H.R. 8. That's the bill that bitch-ass beta male, that spineless turd Steve Kerr was talking about, where they want to add more background checks for private sales and trading of guns. The exchange of guns for cash, or you're gifting it to somebody. They want another background check for that. And I've said before, we don't need any more gun laws. That's it. We've made all the gun laws we can, because obviously by this story, they don't mean shit to people that don't care about them. This guy he was a career criminal. In 2016, he pistol whipped a 19-year-old woman, grade A piece of shit. And he wasn't supposed to have a gun then. He definitely wasn't supposed to have one now, but he got one anyway, because that's what criminals do. So these people were having a birthday/graduation party. He's flying through the parking lot. Some of the people from the party approached him and asked him to slow down. He looked like he was mad. He took off. He comes back with what they call an AR-15 style rifle. No, not the big black rifle again. Isn't that racist? Why are these white leftists against AR-15s? It's because they're black. Anyway, so this jackass, this monster, this demonic shithead decides to come back a little bit later with the AR-15 style rifle and opens fire on the crowd. Fortunately, he didn't kill anybody. I don't think he even hit anybody. And he didn't have a chance because this nice lady took her legally acquired, legally carried gun out of its holster. She got in a good stance, aimed, focused on the front sight, line up that front sight with the top of the back sight, bang, bang, bang. Took away his ability to draw oxygen from the atmosphere. So a law-abiding citizen who was legally carrying a gun, put down a would-be mass shooter. That would have been 3 in like 3 weeks. And there's a whole bunch of people out there. What was the body count going to be? 10, 20, 30? Who knows? If that lady wasn't there to stop him, all they could have done was call the police. And the police would have shown up after the fact. Who knows how many bodies would have been laid out by the time the cops got there. Even if the cops got there in 2 minutes. You know how much carnage you can let loose on a crowd of people in 2 minutes? Something I learned from the radio station that sticks with me to this day is how much you can do in a short amount of time. I've been in situations where I had 10 seconds to tell you about an event, who's going to be there, and how to get the tickets to the event. 10 seconds. You can say a lot. 2 minutes? That's damn near a speech. Hit your timer and wait 2 minutes. And just imagine during that 2 minutes, boom, 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 boom. That's a lot. That's a lot of booms. So I wish, I wish we knew this lady's name, but she probably don't want it that way. She don't want her name out there. She don't want the bullshit. But I'm guessing she's not white because if she was, her name would be all over the place. Her face would be all over the place. And what would they be saying? And it's in West Virginia? Hell, man, that's damn near the South. They be talking about how she's a racist white woman and another black man, another king was struck down by a racist white person. America, shut the fuck up. If this dude is a king, I don't want to be a fucking king. That dude is a piece of shit and got exactly what he deserved. I don't know what was rattling around inside his head. I'm sure it wasn't very many brains. But for whatever's going on in your life, for you to come over and take it out on a bunch of people you don't even know and gun them down at a fucking birthday/graduation party, taking advantage of the fact that they're not there to fight. Those people are there to have a good time. They're not thinking about your crazy ass, and you were about to take advantage of that and murder those people. That's what you get. Golf clap for that lady. Whoever you are. And I hope if you want to stay anonymous, I hope it's able to stay that way. I hope somebody doesn't dox you and put your shit out there if you don't want it. But good for that lady. It turns out when a good person is on the scene, a law-abiding citizen with a weapon, with a firearm, they're able to put down the bad guy and save lives. Oh, shit. They can't have us out here protecting ourselves. They can't have us out here keeping ourselves safe, using these firearms in a safe manner and saving good folk. They don't want that. They want us laid the fuck out with chalk around us so they can say, see, it's those damn guns again. Give us all your guns. You can't have a gun and you have to go through this to have a gun. And we need your right pinky, a blood sample, and the kidney of your firstborn. When the criminals say, fuck that, express lane, give me a gun, scratch the serial number off, boom, 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 dead civilians. While we're sitting over here in line with 58 documents to show that we're allowed to buy a firearm in this country. And in some cases, the same country that we served in the military and put our lives on the line for. You got us bent over for a fucking rectal exam with no gloves to get a firearm to protect ourselves. We ain't going to do shit but that with those guns. Protect ourselves. That's it. We ain't going to get mad and go shoot up a crowd of party goers. But this motherfucker tried to. Uh-oh. That lady said, not today. Not on my watch, player. Not with me and my little homie on my side. That lady said, not today. Not today. Take this. We call this center mass. Good for that lady. Good for every other law-abiding gun owner out there who ain't going to do no stupid shit like this dummy tried to do. So please enjoy your Memorial Day. Enjoy your friends and family. If you're by yourself, enjoy yourself. That's not what I mean. Get your hands out of there. That's not what I'm talking about. But if you see a veteran today, thank them for their sacrifice. We do have a volunteer military. And again, to the family of those left behind from the dead servicemen and women, our hearts go out to you and we thank you. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that, hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.